Hello students, today we're talking about multiplying by tens. Your objective is that I can use place value and multiplication properties to multiply by tens. We're going to learn 4 different methods. Here's a riddle for you. What did one math book say to the other? The answer is at the end of today's lesson. First method we're going to talk about is multiplying by tens using place value. Our sample is 30 times 20. We can think of 20 as 2 tens. 30 times 20 is the same as 30 times 2 tens. Now, I know that 30 times 2 is 60, so I have 60 tens. And if I had 60 tens, I would have a total of 600. Here's another little shortcut for that one. Let's erase that. Erase. We take 30 times 20. We cross out the zeros. We multiply the 3 times the 2 and we get 6. Now put those 2 zeros back. Very, very easy. Now another way to multiply by tens is to use the associative property. Right here in this little caption, it says that the associative property states that you can group factors in different ways and get the same product. Use parentheses to group the factors you multiply first. Well, let's think of 20 as 2 times 10. We all know that 2 times 10 is 20. We have our 30 times 20 equals 30 times the quantity of 2 times 10. But since we're talking about associative property, we can change the way we group it and group 30 times 2 instead. And then multiply that answer by 10. So 30 times 2 is 60 times 10, once again, will give us 600. Now, this way of using a number line is a little bit silly. I don't think I'd ever use it for large numbers, but it says 15 times 20. If I think of the 20 as 2, I can do 15 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You notice this is 0, 2, 4, 6, so I'm counting by what? I'm counting by 2s. You're exactly right. Now, notice on this one, 20, 40, 60, 80. It's the same as the one above. We just put the 0 back on, like this and like this. All right? So we can do 15 jumps down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we get that 15 times 20 equals 300. Let's look at a fourth way. Now, the fourth way of multiplying by tens is using mental math and the halving and double strategy. We talked about the halving and double strategy the other day. We didn't get into it too deeply, but now we're going to see a good use for it. Our problem is 14 times 30. We want to find half of 14 to make the problem simpler. So when I do half of 14, 14 divided by 2, I get 7. Now, step 2 is to multiply. I'm going to take the 7 and move it over. 7 times 30 gives us 21, and don't forget to put that 0 down there. Now I take 2, this is the doubling part, 2, 10, and I get 4, 20. 14 times 30 is 420. First, we found half of 14, which was 7. It's a lot easier to multiply 7 times 30 than it is 14 times 30, because all I really need to do is 7 times 3 and add the 0 at the end. So step 2 was multiply. Now that I have an answer of 210, I need to double the answer that I got in step 2, which is 210. 2 times 210 gives us 420. Now I want you to complete these problems using any method you wish. Remember to show all of the steps. If you need to see the steps, you can rewind the video to the method that you wish to use. When you finish, bring these problems to Mr. Sarrazin for checking and your next assignment. Oh yeah, and the answer to the riddle, what did one math book say to the other? Do you want to hear my problems? Just so funny. All right, see you when you bring your paper up to me. Remember, you can watch this video as many times as you want.